Hello everyone and welcome back to the Warriors Cats Challenge here in Sims 3. And Mossleaf is just getting a little bit of scratching need met here at the flower pot that is at the Rogue's Farm. And I think that's what we'll call this place. It's the Rogue's Farm. We're going to just pretend like this is an abandoned farm. You just can't have cats in The Sims 3 that are alone on a lot without a sim. So we're going to pretend this is just an abandoned farm that they have taken over and that they meet at pretty regularly, but they're too disorganized. There's too much infighting for them to really be considered a clan. So yeah, that's what we'll say is going on here. But Mossleaf has spent the last day kind of getting to meet and greet everybody, as you guys know, because you guys are going to be able to vote, and we'll still have the poll for a little while because we can't officially have any cats just yet. Oh no, Dogaze! Points taken away because you're hanging out with Benjamin. You might be too much of a kitty pit, making friendships with humans there. So yeah, we are going to be following Mossleaf around as she tries to look today for the gemstone that she really needs to be able to have a way to communicate with StarClan. So that's kind of our goal, is that she is going to try to find a gemstone, any kind of rock that she can use to communicate with StarClan. And I have gone around and we have actually worked really hard at editing the town. So at a lot of the places where they were just empty lots, I have gone in and I have actually added in like tons of trees. Some of the trees, I'm still going to work on like fleshing out this forest, but some of the forests are going to start having special herbs that can actually be used by the medicine cats to cure the cats, like chamomile. There's toadstool. There's some cinnamon bark over here that we can send Willow over to collect if the medicine cats come and they send themselves or their apprentice over and sit next to it. Then Willow can come over and she can collect these pieces and give them to the medicine cats. And we can use those in the things that we use to heal the cats up with. And then we've also gone through and I have turned some of the fields into wild fields so that hopefully they'll start filling up with all sorts of little animals. They're still filling up with all sorts of bugs and insects that we can collect. Oh my gosh, who's this? Is this a stray dog? This is a stray dog, so we gotta watch out. So that's a stray dog. Oh, look. There's like a little mushroom that we could have Willow collect if a medicine cat went over to it. So there's all sorts of those pieces that I've added into some of the lots. And you're gonna see that, especially more often over here, we're probably gonna come through. We will edit a lot of the lots so that they always have something that the cats can find. I've come over here and I've actually edited this lot so that there is a forest here now that the cats can wander through. They can find things. So these don't have the territory boundaries yet because we don't have any clans, but as soon as we formally establish Mossleaf's Moss Clan, and I'm pretty sure we'll go with the name Moss Clan, then all of these lots will start having territory markers with the boundary trees, and the colors of the boundary tree rock will change depending on what clan is in control of that territory. So I'll be keeping very detailed notes down in a book over like who has what sort of territory, when it was so many days ago since they have marked off those territories. For example, by now, Mossleaf probably would have had her territory degrade over at her forest quite significantly. And if she was already an established clan, that's a bad thing, because then we would say that because the clan territory degraded so much, we would send our cats over there to maybe potentially fight and maybe, if not take over their territory, we could say that any of the cats who fought and successfully won a battle over at like one of these territories could get all of the prey items. They could get maybe some of the medicine cat stores if they go to another clan territory and battle them there. So there's going to be so many things once we really get going, and we are going to get going with Mossleaf today. I've come down, I've edited these areas so that they are more filled with forest. They're filled with spawners of different things. I'm trying to theme each one of the parks. So some parks you might find meteorites at, some parks you might find butterflies or wildflowers at, some parks you might find metal at, and then finally, way up here next to another waterfall that I thought was very out of the way, I think this waterfall is going to be the very, very special waterfall where the medicine cats have to journey all the way over here, going through many, many dangerous paths, and all of the medicine cats have to gather at this waterfall in order to be connected with StarClan and to be able to see whatever visions or whatever little hints they might from this beautiful waterfall area. And this is where we're going to try sending Mossleaf over to, because because there is this new spot right here, and this spot right here is actually going to provide insight and wisdom to the cats, and hopefully the rare gemstones will show up over here too. So this is where we're going to send Mossleaf, and so she'll make the discovery of the waterfall, and we'll have to give it a really cool name, but she will make the discovery of that waterfall, and she will hopefully be able to find a rare gemstone somewhere along the path. But we're going to have to be very, very careful because the stray dog pack actually lives very close. The stray dog pack lives right here. So we're going to have to be very, very careful as we work our way across the street and then up the mountainside over to this little park. And so we'll rename this falls after something, and I'll read through the comments to see if anybody has just a really great idea of what we can rename this waterfall, and that will be the waterfall that is officially going to be where the medicine cats go, so that they can kind of have their visions and they can hopefully find some rare gems now and then that can help them out with what they do. Look at all the cats over here. Oh my goodness. That can help them out with what they do for their clan. So without further ado, Mossleaf, we're going to go ahead and let you get fed, and we got to get away from all these cats. It's kind of laggy over here because there's a bazillion cats trying to tear apart this entire house. But we're going to get her away from over here, and we'll let her maybe run across here. Let's see if there's any prey to eat over here, because sometimes there's prey up here, but I don't see any prey, and we can't really go very far. That's one of the rules. We can't really wander too far. Let's send her over here and look in the map view without a cat being there, because that's just kind of cheaty. You know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead. Mossleaf's going to run all the way down here. And we just need to find at least one gemstone of some kind. There's Trout Shadow. I guess we can go ahead. We'll socialize with Trout Shadow really quickly. We still want to sniff Branch Pelt. Let's see, be friendly with Lion Sun, Cloud Feather. There's Lion Sun. I guess we could try to be friends with Lion Sun. He's kind of taking a nap though, so I don't know if that's the best time to bug him. And we're getting really hungry, so actually we'll just say hello really quickly. And because, poor thing, she has fleas, so we'll come up with lots of ways that you can catch different, like vermin, or get different plants of some kind. And the medicine cats can give them to Willow, and then Willow can give the cat a flea bath. So that's how we'll handle that. And then also in the future, the medicine cats, if they have the lifetime rewards, and they've got like a whole bunch of special items, we can get the pet hygienator and just like have a celebration where all of the cats who are currently there get to get completely bathed, and this will keep them squeaky clean and free from fleas, I think, for a very, very long time. So the pet hygienator is something that the medicine cat would have to save up a lot of rare creatures and rare items for, but it would be really fun because then that cat would be able to have like a charm against fleas from then on. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sniff her just really quickly. Then we're going to come over here and stalk some prey. But this is going to be Mossleaf's big journey, you guys. Trying to go all the way up to that waterfall and be able to find the special item so that she can have the little conduit that they need for StarClan. And then once she's able to get that, so this is taking a while, I know, but this is all part of her journey. And then once she is able to get that, we will be able to move in some of the cats, see whether or not they kind of suit Mossleaf's life well or not, and be able... Ooh, there's a big giant bird over there. Maybe we'll go try to catch that in a second. I don't see any rocks, unfortunately. And be able to start the clan officially. Oh no, it's a snake! Oh, Mossleaf. Well, lucky for her, we'll allow this to happen just this once, because we'll allow her to safely hunt snakes until we start the clan, because we don't have any other cats that we could really do anything with. But if you lose a fight with a snake and you're not able to hunt it effectively, I will have a random generator that will actually be available online, and you can click the random generator if you lose a fight with a snake, and it can determine what happens. If you were bitten and it was a fatal bite, if you were bitten and it just made you really sick, if you were bitten and you were only a little bit sick, or if it turned out to be a harmless snake and you didn't have to worry about it. Dang it! Alright, well in that case, okay, for example, give me just a second. And good news, you guys. So I tried out the random generator. It's still in its earliest stages, so it's pretty simple right now. But I tried it out just to see what would have happened to Mossleaf. And she had the 20% where the snake was harmless. So she doesn't have to take any penalty for having lost that fight with that snake. But in the future, if a cat's stalking for prey and they run into a snake, there's a good chance that they can get bitten and get hurt by that snake. So it's kind of a risky business. And there is a 10% chance, unless your cat happens to be and let's dig it up, unless your cat happens to be like the slither stalker, then there's a 10% chance that if you lose a fight with a snake when you're hunting snakes, then it could be a fatal bite. So there's going to be lots of ways that the cats are going to potentially die, and that sounds really sad and dramatic, but it is kind of related to wild cat life. And then there'll be lots of ways that the medicine cats will be able to have like special gemstones or special items that they found or special mixes of different creatures and different like feathers. Darn it, I think we just got a feather. Darn, we're gonna get really hungry. Come on, Mossleaf, come on. We've really got to find some food. Even just a little bug would be good now. Too bad we can't eat our own fleas. But yeah, that's one of the reasons that if we do raids on other clan territory, and like I said, I'll have a notebook where I really keep detailed notes over if we forgot to mark, like I'll have a little timer so I can double check and make sure like, oh no, the whole day has passed and I forgot to mark clan territory, then it would weaken. And when we have more clans, we'll play them in rotation. So if another clan's territory has weakened, we can go and fight them. And oh, she's just got distracted by a little fly. Come on, Mossleaf, you've got to eat. We've got to get moving. You have a lot of like searching to do. Oh, are we gonna go try to get that big bird? We might have to. Is that a rock? Oh my gosh, that might be like the beginning of a rock. But if it's not like a super special or rare rock, I don't know how I feel about this. But you guys, it is a rock. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, now that I've decided she has to go to the waterfall, it's kind of a moot point. Because that waterfall journey is going to be a good way to officially start the clans and get like messages from Star Clan. She'll have to spend the night surrounded by that clover there. Gosh, but at least we know the rocks do show up, so that makes me feel pretty good. All right, come on, get your little insects. But yeah, that's why if clan territory degrades and another clan, when we play them in rotation, knows that that clan's territory has degraded, then we'll have a chance to, come on, get the beetle, get the beetle. We'll have a chance to steal what might be in the medicine cat's grotto, and it can really be very helpful for curing snake bites or healing injuries. Or we might have a chance to, I don't know, maybe a clan could be kind of evil and like kidnap kits. So, and make them have to fight the snakes, like make the conquered clan's kits have to, yes, we finally have something to eat. But yeah, okay, come on. Drop somewhere. Yeah, we want to drop somewhere where we can eat it though. So let's see, I think she has to pee over here, and then can we not drop it on? Come on. I don't think we can drop it on like another Sims lot, unfortunately, which is kind of annoying because we need to eat. All right, I think we need to like go to a public spot. So can we drop it over here? No, darn. All right, I think we can go across the street though, and we can drop it over here. So maybe, where were we that we were able to drop it last time and just eat it where we were? Because we need to drop it somewhere and then eat it. And we were at the Fairy Meadow Elixir, so we might need to be like in a public place. Is that the case? Then we should be able to get over to this park, okay. So let's try to get to the, well, actually that park, well, you know, we could probably get to this park. We could go around this way. That might be a smart way to try to avoid. Yeah, that might be a smart way to try to avoid the dog territory. So let's get moving. All right, Mossleaf. No time to dilly-dally. Well, I kind of want to have her get this bird. I say no time to dilly-dally, and then I'm like sending her back. Because I think this is a very rare bird, like this owl. This spotted 6am. You know what? Let's come. Oh, we can't even catch it. Are we not high enough level? Okay, I don't think we're high enough level to like catch it or anything like that. Oh, and that reminds me. If a hawk shows up on clan territory, we have rules now where if a hawk shows up on clan territory, what happens is there's a chance that your cat, like you'll have to go and try to like fight with it if possible, but there's a chance if a hawk is there that your cat may lose kits because hawks will eat kits, and so we'll have to worry about that. All right, got to keep an eye out for cars here on Thunderpath. All right, so far so good. All right, hurry, Mossleaf. Hurry. All right, what's over here? Oh, it's an onion plant. See, onions would be useful to gather up. All of these things would be useful to gather up if she was a medicine cat. And then we could use these to help cure the cats of any of the elements they have. So we'll come back and you'll find flowers and you'll find all sorts of spawners. Oh, there's all sorts of seeds over here. All sorts of like spawners for insects and other food items will be lurking around here. All right, there we go. And we've worked our way over here. Thank goodness. We're here. We're here now. Yes. Yes. Can we eat? Can we finally eat our little bug? Oh, we can eat our little bug. Thank goodness. All right, let's eat it. So we're sending her over. And we're going to send her up to the waterfall today. So like I said, I know there's a lot of, and I know I've been saying so like I said, quite often, there's a lot of rules and I'll be starting to write them up. I might write them up and just let you guys see kind of the basic ideas of what I've got. And we've already been trying to collect up a list of all of the different bugs and all of the different things that the cats can find. All of the different plants that the Sims could find, that Willow could help them with, that the medicine cats would be able to use. And I'm also trying to think what kind of missions could the clan leader potentially send the cats on. So there's a thought too. Let's see. She wants to, you're not drinking from, you don't even know what a toilet is, sweetie. You're not drinking from a toilet. All right. So we're going to have her keep moving. I don't think there's anything. I guess we'll search around here real quickly just to see if there's anything, because she's on the lot. So we're allowed to search if she's on the lot. Yeah. I don't think there's anything here. But, oh, there's a little path. Does this path go anywhere? I think it just may go around in a big circle. All right. So let's keep moving. We're going to send her on up. Oh, gosh. We want to be very careful. So here you have the wild dogs. So here's a couple wild dogs. Here's a whole bunch of wild dogs right here. This is the stray dog pack. And then this is Owl Whisper, who's a rogue who I accidentally made. And so she's not with the wild dogs. Just like she happens to be on the same lot because they're so pretty. And we're going to have to run past them to get up to the waterfall. So hopefully we're going to visit the falls and hopefully nothing will happen. So we're just going to have to cross our fingers there. And meanwhile, I'm going to have this lady read gardening books so that she can have high gardening skill. All right, keep going, Mossleaf. Thank goodness you've got like years and years to, well, like months and months to live still. And hopefully by the time summer is over and autumn starts arriving, we will have been safely secured in our clan. Like our clan will be established, safely secured in our dens. We'll have some kits that won't have to try to survive the dangers of winter. Oh, look, here's a wildflower. Oh, here's a gemstone. Oh my gosh, here's a gemstone. Here's a gemstone. Okay, oh goodness. All right. All right. Well, you know what? There's wildflowers over here too. And we could have Willow come. We're not friends with Willow just yet, so we're just familiar with her. So we're not going to gather these up yet because that's the rule. Your medicine cat has to be friends, or who, like the medicine cat, or I guess the leader, we could be friends with Willow too, but more so the medicine cat is the goal. And then once they're friends with her, all right, we're going to keep moving. There we go. We're really on a little adventure now down this little tiny path. This is kind of cool. But once we are friends with her, then we will be able to send... Oh, there we go. And it's night, so we can spend the night here too. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. But yeah, once we're friends with Willow, then we'll be able to send her out to collect the things that the cats discover. Oh my gosh. This is pretty. This is very pretty. This is perfect. This is the perfect spot to come and find messages from StarClan. And we will allow Willow to come and like fetch whatever stone we might find. That might be the stone we have to find, but we'll spend the night here with StarClan and hopefully be able to find something. Is there anything we can scratch over here? We need to put down some boundary stones, I guess. All right, and here we are. So hopefully there should be some rocks available at some point. There's nothing that we can really scratch. We'll try fishing for a second, I guess. So that stone that we passed up might be the stone we have to go get that would serve as the moonstone for the forest clan. Or I keep going back and forth what we're going to call them. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the moss clan. But yeah, keep going, Mossleaf. You can do it. You can do it. So that stone might have to be what counts, but we'll let her spend the night here. And then once that's done, we'll collect that stone and call it like one of the stones. We'll have her keep trying to fish for a second. Oh, what's this? And maybe catch this little beetle. Yeah, we'll see if anything shows up over here, because this is what we have created. So this is the spot where the clan cats will come, and they will sit right here to try to get whatever dreams they might get when they have to kind of sit through their apprenticeship. Not all of the cats will come here when they're spending their night, their vigil, to become warriors. This is just kind of where the medicine cats will meet now and then, and where they will come and they'll sleep here if they really need like a dream or a mission. And we actually do need to start coming up with dreams and missions that they can get from Star Clan, or missions that the clan leaders might decide are important to take care of their clan. Ooh, she caught a blowfish. Oh my gosh. That has to do with like a lot of poisons and things. Perfect quality too. Wow. That might be really good for a blowfish. Would be a great counter to if a cat did get bitten by if a cat really did get bitten by a snake, a blowfish might be a great way to counter that venom. That is such a cool idea. All right. And there's lots of stuff going on. That's fine. We don't really care about any of that except the fact that people are adopting more puppies. And we'll let Mossleaf do a little bit more fishing. Too bad there's nothing for her to scratch over here. We'll have to fix that. And then we'll let her spend the night here. So I'm going to let her go ahead and she'll sleep here, maybe spend the night here. We'll let her do a little bit of fishing again. There we go. This is so cool. Look at her. She's not a very good fisher, but a blowfish is kind of a good thing to find. Yeah, she's not very good at it. And we'll go ahead and I'm going to have her sleep right over here. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if anything shows up, and if nothing shows up, we'll go and collect that other stone, and then we will say that she is almost ready to officially start her clan. So, all right, let's send her on over. All right, it's your night. It's your night to rest here, Mossleaf. Oh, goodness. Wow. There you go, Mossleaf. So this is actually super cool. This is a super special little thing that I kind of came up with on the fly, so I'm kind of happy about that too. But yeah, we'll have her sleep here, and we'll wake her up in the morning, and then we will see whether or not something has appeared in the night that she can use as the stone, or if we're good. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a deer. There's a deer here. Indeed. So if we're going to take like some signs, maybe that's like the sign that the wild and the forest is definitely for Mossleaf. Oh, because I guess, you know, from her point of view, this would be the time where she needs reassurance that she really is meant to be a wild creature. Oh my gosh. I don't think it can get much cooler than this for like coming to this very special place and trying to get like a message of some kind from StarClan. So I think this is actually a really neat little extra right here. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. She kind of has a way of socializing with hoofed creatures too. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Mossleaf, congratulations. All right. Well, let's leave her be. Let's let her sleep. Let's see what happens. I think this deer may be coming to maybe eat some of this watermelon vine. There's more. There's more deer. Oh my goodness. There's a whole little herd of deer here. Can we like have a relationship with these guys? This is so cool. So Mossleaf is just surrounded by a whole little herd of deer. This is really, really cool. All right. Well, if we needed a message that she is one meant for the wild and the wild will accept her, that's a great one. And even if we don't find a super rare gem or a really big stone or like a huge meteorite or anything like that today, then maybe she or the medicine cat of her clan, and that may be her because there is nothing in the warrior code, just in the books, but nothing in the actual warrior code that says that medicine cats can't be leaders and medicine cats can't have kits. And that may just have to be what we have to do just because of like what the situation is for Mossleaf for now. But yeah, she may be the medicine cat and she may be the leader, or she may just be the medicine cat and assign somebody else to be the leader. We'll have to see. The clan is the clan after all. It's all part and parcel of the same important thing. So, wow, there's like a dark deer. I wonder what that means. Like a pitch black deer. We'll go with that. There's a pitch black deer and then a different deer, like almost like a shadow. That's very interesting. We'll have to see what stories we can develop from that. So yeah, even if we don't find a super rare stone, then in the future, the medicine cat, whoever it is, can find a rare stone and we can upgrade the medicine cat's grotto back at the clan territory to hold the rare stones as well. So we might start with a small stone, just like we're starting with a small clan, and then we'll build up the story as time goes on. All right, so I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, you guys, and welcome back. So it is early morning, and Mossleaf has just spent the entire night staying here in this little area, staying in this little grove. She did a teensy bit of hunting when she got a little bit bored at night, but we stayed here the entire night so that she could try to see if there were any messages from StarClan. And I think she just feels at peace, especially after meeting with those deer. And she feels at peace and like, okay, she's going to gather some cats and she's going to start her own clan. And she is going to see what it takes to really be able to have a clan like that. She's no longer part of the long stories of the ancestors that used to be in the clan she's from, and she has to start fresh. She has to start new with some new cats, and I think that's a little intimidating for her, but I think that she's definitely going to look forward to it. So I'm really excited to see where she's going to go from here, and we are going to send her down after she does a little hunting for some crunchy bugs for her morning breakfast. And we are going to let her get Willow, and Willow come and pick up that stone that we found at the base of the waterfall here. So I'm going to say we're starting with a small little stone. And there's another stone that we found. I think the gemstone is really what we were looking for to kind of go with the moonstones. And I think moonstones, even if they're small, will always have super special properties for any of the clans, because moonstones are such a big deal in the books. There we go. Oh man, well, we just got a feather. Oh well. But yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and have her eat. She did catch a couple things last night. She caught a plasma bug, which is extraordinarily unusual. So that's going to be really cool because I think that plasma bug might be able to be used for something like plasma, maybe like healing a really grievous injury, like a really critical injury that's been taken. So that would be something very useful to have. We also have 7 colorful feathers, and we might have to start coming up with ways that we could use those colorful feathers. We're also going to eat this garter snake. Sorry, little guy. But yeah, we'll have to start coming up with ways that we could use those colorful feathers. And in the future, when we have the chip bag curse, so the cats get curious if they gather up a certain number of chip bags and have to go into 2-leg territory and find, explore around there for a day or two. We'll have ways where they can maybe catch like a rare creature, like a creature of rare quality or higher. And for each one they catch, they can get rid of one of the chip bags and not have the chip bag curse, because they will have been reminded what it is like to be a wild cat. So there we go. That was really beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful place. I think that hopefully we got some sort of message for Mossleaf from this waterfall and from her dreams with StarClan. And even if it was just hints and whispers, because she's not a proper medicine cat, she's not a clan leader. So all she can really do is just kind of pick up little whispers and notes. What's this? It's a little rat. Let's see if we can catch it. You know, all she can really do is just kind of get some whispers and some notes from StarClan over what she might be able to do. But it's a great first step. And I really love that out of the need to try to find those stones, we ended up creating this place specifically to try to suit that need. So just like in our Wolf Quest, just in like all of our other series, Zoo Crafting, everything, the more we dive into the stories and the more that the stories continue, the more we are going to see them flourish and evolve and have new areas added, and everything's just going to become better and better and better as time goes on. So I'm super excited about that. And as usual, you guys, 500, we'll do a bonus episode, 1,000, 2 bonus episodes, because I am so eager to just see these stories really advance. And did she really? She caught the little rat. So we could say that catching one of these rodents, we could trade off, because mouse bile in the books is supposed to be good for getting rid of insects and things like that. So we could say trading the rodent lets a cat have a bath from Willow so that we can get rid of that. Oh, and no, the repo man is on the way. We're going to have to remember to handle the bill thing. I'm going to probably there's a special little lifetime reward you can have where you never get bills. So we might have to save up for that and like get that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get that. So let's see, is there honorary degree? So yeah, next time we come here, then we are going to make sure that Miss Plant Sim has like the super green thumb, or just the thing that makes it no bills ever. So we'll make sure we have no bills ever, and we won't ever be bothered by the Repo Man again, because that's kind of a weird thing to happen to a cat's wild household. But all right, so let's send her on down. We're going to have to very carefully descend the path, hope and cross our fingers and hope we don't run into any dogs, any wolves, anything like that. And then let's find where that special rock was, because that is going to be the very first, there it is. This is going to be the very first gemstone. So let's bring Willow over here. We're going to have her come over here. This is going to be the very first gemstone that we're able to get. And we don't have a high enough relationship with her to let her collect the wildflowers for Mossleaf. But come on, Mossleaf, come on down. This is going to do it. Oh gosh, she has a long way to go. We got to keep an eye on her and make sure she doesn't run across any foxes or any wolves. This is really cool, this path though. So I think it'll be really fun to have the medicine cats have to like go down it for maybe their meeting, and they have to meet here with the other medicine cats. Once a season sounds like it would be a fair amount of time. All right. Oh, there's Mossleaf. All right, and Willow is already waiting over here. So that's a good thing. And we're just going to wait a second. And now that Mossleaf is here, then she can go ahead and talk to Willow just really quickly. So we'll come over. We can come up and we can... we'll go ahead and we will sniff. And that'll be like our little way of being like, this is the stone I need you to collect. So, oh gosh. You know what? And this is kind of a fun thing to take a picture of, to be honest. Just the open fields, the way that the creature of the forest, the spirit of the forest, is going to come together and help the cat out. Because this is going to be the rock that we will have from StarClan. So there we go. All right. All right, come on over, Willow. Fine. The Repo Man's on our lot. We're going to ignore that. And we're going to collect this rock. So let's go ahead and grab it. And what's this? Sit on her lap. Well, you know what? That's okay. That's okay to have because, and we'll go ahead and have you head home here in just a second, Missy. But it's okay to sit on Willow's lap because she's a creature of the forest. So that'll be fine. And so what is the stone that we just discovered? What is the stone that Mossleaf has actually just snagged for us? And let's see if we can find it. Did she pick it up? There we go. It's a blue topaz. So it's a very small little blue topaz. And that is going to be the start of it, you guys. Oh gosh, and now we have to get home without disturbing any of the stray pack of dogs. Because if we disturb the stray pack of dogs, we'll have to fight with them. So we'll have to be super duper careful about that. What the heck is this? It's more of the stray dogs. Oh gosh, we'll have to be super duper careful. I kind of want to go around the long way or like go around the back and sneak over. So we always have to be very careful about this area. But all right, so let's come over and we're going to put the gemstone down over here. And where should we put it? Where should we put it? I think we're going to go ahead. We can kind of put it in the middle. We need like a little grotto that we can start for the medicine cat. So we might even move like the dirt place. I think we'll move the dirt place to being more like out here towards like maybe back here. Like the dirt place would be better off like back here. And then we will make this the little grotto of stones that the medicine cat will be able to store all of their things at and kind of look out over the valley and really think carefully about like how to take care of their wild clans and their wild cat life. So, all right, we'll put the stone down when Willow and Mossleaf get back home so that Mossleaf can kind of celebrate that. And then in that same day, as soon as we put the stone down, then we will go ahead and officially start the clan. We will officially start Moss Clan, and you guys are going to be able to help by voting in the poll, in the straw poll below, which of the 4 cats, well, no, which of the 3 cats, the top 3 cats, we are going to invite on to our territory. And we're going to try out these 3 cats, the top 3, whoever win the poll. And if they don't work as clanmates, then they will be sent on their way. And if they do work as clanmates, then we'll keep them. And we might even have some kits with them. Maybe they might leave, even if we have kits with them. We'll have to see how the clan evolves. We'll have to see if they end up all fighting. And maybe we start having some rivals that will come and fight with us pretty regularly. But all right, so the ones we'll have to pick from: Trout Shadow, Lion Sun, Honey Wish, Bear Glow, Dawn Step, Silver Fang, Branch Pelt, crow feather, and quail eye. So those are going to be the ones that we invite over, and we'll pick the top 3, whoever win the straw poll, and they'll be the ones that we start with. And there's tons and tons of other rogues, as you guys saw, but they will just provide opportunities to maybe add new cats into the clan, or maybe like if you guys all happen to pick all the females, then we need to go and find the males so that we can have some kits. So we're going to have to see what happens. We're going to have to see who sorts themselves into being the leader, who sorts themselves into being the medicine cat, maybe both, who sorts themselves into deciding that they want to have kits, who just sorts themselves into deciding that they want to be a warrior and just focusing on protecting the clan, or maybe picking fights with the dogs. It's all about to get very, very interesting. And like I mentioned before, you guys can totally bring this story to life even sooner, just like before. 500, even though I feel so awkward saying it, 500 for the bonus episode, 1,000 for 2 bonus episodes, and I will see you guys back here next time. Bye-bye.